Hello guys, this is Bull back with another Fortnite video, and we're going to be going over every single vaulted item within Fortnite Battle Royale right since the game first came out. So there's a lot of vaulted weapons and items that you guys might not even know exist. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have experienced any of these. Some of them have only been in the game one day. Let's just get started, right? So we're going to be starting with probably one of the guns that probably no one has ever used. Very few people have used this weapon. This used to be a box-only weapon, and this was the Zapatron. And the Zapatron was a gun that came in the game very early on. I remember this was just released, and it got taken out the game the same day. This is a fire rate, and it does, I think it's 50 damage. But it was a ridiculously weird weapon actually. There is one clip of it, but I will put it on screen right now for you guys. This is the clip of the Zapatron, and let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about it. Also let me know which weapons you guys are missing. The next weapon for you guys today is the Burst Assault Rifle. This is, to be honest, this is a weapon that I really like to use, and they removed burst weapons from the game quite a lot of them, so I don't know what you guys think about the Burst Assault Rifle. I don't really have too much to say about it. There is a legendary and rare variant of it. To be honest, if you guys could hit headshots with this weapon, it was a very strong gun. The next weapon for you guys is the light machine gun, and I completely forgot this was in the game. This used to be one of my favourite weapons in the game. I used to run pump, then light machine gun, and because of the huge ammo capacity and damage per second that this thing can do. If you get close with this weapon, this thing can tear up. I really miss this weapon. The next one is the submachine guns. Now, this one is the normal submachine gun. This is not the suppressed one. This is just the normal one. And I really like obviously the rare version of this. Honestly, I quite miss the submachine guns in general. Now, if we go down here, if we go to the machine pistol, this was actually the old machine gun before they updated it to the one previous. This one is quite, if you guys will remember this one was, to be honest, had quite a fast rate of fire, but the spread of it was not very accurate. But you guys have to let me know what you guys think about this weapon. This is a very OG weapon. The next one is the tactical submachine gun, guys. That is the tactical version of the submachine gun, and the difference between this and the other one is the damage per second was stronger. The actual damage output was a little bit more. It was pretty much identical in terms of the fire rate and stuff from the previous one, but this is just a tactical version of it. It was more accurate. Now, gun, this next gun here is the drum gun. Now, everybody remembers the drum gun. If you guys were around about what was it, 2 seasons ago? This gun was a monster when it was first released. This, honestly, everyone was using the drum gun. It had a huge ammo capacity, it had a massive damage per second output, and this thing could just tear walls down if people were building in front of you. It was a great weapon, and I really wish it was coming back in the game. This was a beast. Now, this is a weapon that is something I don't miss, to be honest with you guys, but some people did. This is the revolver. This was in the game since day one. This was actually one of the first weapons in the game, and they kind of removed it, which is unfortunate. To be honest, it was not good compared to the hand cannon. I really did not like picking this weapon up, but some people actually quite liked using it, so you have to let me know what you guys think about the revolver as well, guys. The next one is the 6-shooter. This is the one that's basically the revolver. You can actually shoot faster with it if you actually fire from the hip. This will fire a lot faster. Let me know what you guys think about the 6-shooter as well. It's got quite a high damage per second if you guys can get close to someone. So I think it was quite a lot of skill ranged weapon. I, to be honest, didn't use it very much. The next thing for you guys today is the semi-automatic sniper. Most people will remember the semi-automatic sniper, guys. I personally never used it. It was okay. It had a decent damage per second, but there's just way too many long-range weapons out there now that just don't match it's just way better than this weapon. I really didn't like the semi-automatic sniper too much. Never really picked it up. Let me know what you guys think. I just, to be honest, just did not like it. Only had 10 bullets in a magazine, and I felt like if it had more bullets in a magazine and a higher rate of fire, I feel like it would be definitely a genuinely decent weapon to use. but you have to be balanced as well. If they increase the rate of fire of this, it would be a very OP weapon for people standing still. Now guys, this was a weapon, the next one, this is the bolt action sniper. Now this was a weapon that I personally was really surprised that it got removed from the game, and a lot of people were as well, because obviously we've got the heavy sniper as well now, but this sniper, it was the rare and epic, the legendary and epic variant of it, got removed from the game, which is quite interesting because this was a very unique, one of the staples of Fortnite, was these lower graded weapons. So I'm really interested to see if they'll bring these lower variants of the sniper back. Now guys, this is the guided missile. This has had a lot of controversy. When I first used it, this was when it was originally out, it was OP guys. This was unbelievable. You could fly around the map super fast. It did a lot of damage, and to be honest, it was a really annoying weapon to come up against when it was first released. Then they changed it, and then they just completely removed it, and there was actually some glitches within the game that it was causing some weird glitches with that guided missile. Now, to be honest guys, I'm glad it's removed. I did not like that weapon whatsoever. The next weapon for you guys is the quad launcher. Now the quad launcher guys, well, quad launcher, what can I say? This was ridiculous when it first came out. This was the amount of, area effect and splash damage. If you were getting fired upon by a quad launcher, this was extremely hard to come up against, and to be honest guys, I just did not like coming up. The next weapon is the crossbow. I don't think I'm just gonna go out and say it guys, I don't think anybody's ever liked the crossbow. It's a pretty useless weapon. Yes, it's got unlimited ammo, but who actually cares? The fire rate's slow, the damage output is awful, you have to lead your targets to, guys, it doesn't even do any damage to structures. The list goes on of how bad this weapon is. The next one is the Fiend Hunter crossbow. Now I think this was for the Fortnitemares event, and obviously it got removed. This was when it had some sort of effect onto it. It did do pretty much the same damage as the original one. You guys are going to have to let me know. I never really used that weapon too much anyway. The next one is the double barrel shotgun. Now I actually was also surprised that this got removed, because this was quite a balanced weapon in my opinion. Yes, you have to be very close, but if you're not close to an enemy with this weapon, it's quite interesting. The double barrel was a weapon that I was quite surprised as well. The next one was the heavy shotgun. Now obviously we have the pump shotgun now the heavy shotgun being removed, guys, I loved the heavy shotgun. That was one of my favourite weapons in the game, and to be honest, it was quite overpowered at some points. The range of it, if you get close, it is a really strong weapon, and I personally used it because it was a really good weapon, but the heavy shotgun got removed as well. Now we're going to be going on to mythical items. These are weapons that got removed from the game. Now obviously we got the Infinity Blade that got removed last season. This was an OP. I remember when this first came out, they actually released it on the same day as a pro Fortnite tournament, and guys, it wrecked the tournament up. This thing was OP when it first came out, and it was the first mythical weapon that they actually added into the game. Now, actually, me saying the first, if you guys never played it, the Infinity Gauntlet is our next item that we're going to be showing you guys. And this thing, obviously, when you put it on, gave you the ability to become Thanos, and this was ridiculous. I absolutely loved this item, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. I want them to bring the Thanos game mode back. It was so sick when it first came out. Also, let me know what you guys think about that. Now, we have these smoke grenades. This is one of the first items they ever added into Fortnite. If I'm wrong, please, honestly, I remember when I uploaded a video of this ages ago when it first came out. This was either the first or second item that they ever added in the game, and they removed it. And to be honest, it does kind of have I feel like it has a place in today's Fortnite gameplay, especially with all these bunkering and stuff like that with people, especially in the pro scene. I feel like smokes would not be a bad option to have within the game. That's just my personal opinion. They did remove them for a reason, and obviously people weren't using them, so just let me know what you guys think about that. The next one is the jetpack. Now the jetpacks were added, I think it was in season 4 or season 5, and to be honest, it was okay. I don't know why they needed to remove them. Obviously they have so much items within the game, and let me know what you guys think about jetpacks as well. Now you guys also remember the Porta-Fort. The Porta-Fort was something that, to be honest, I think it was originally designed for players that were not very good at building, and maybe mobile players as well. But obviously it was a really underused thing. I usually just grabbed them and just chucked it straight away. I just hated porta forts. I think it's a lot better the game now that they're not in the game. Now we've got sneaky snowmen. Guys. That is another thing that got added in the game, and that was just at the winter there. Let me know what you guys think about them. The next one is the impulse grenades. You guys know what impulse grenades are. That's when you chuck it on the floor and you basically get booped away. And to be honest, I never ever seen any viable option to ever use any of them. The shockwave grenades were the epic variant of it basically. Now the shockwave grenades I can definitely see people using within the game because they were really good at getting out of situations. I really quite liked using them as well. Let me know what you guys think about that. Now, we've got the remote explosives. The remote explosives within the game were absolutely ridiculous as well. These things could take down buildings a lot. Let me know what you guys think about the remote explosives. Then we had the boombox. The boombox, to be honest, it was not in the game very long. I just don't think it had a place in today's gameplay. We had the normal grenades, which were quite ridiculous. I don't know why they removed them either. We have the chill grenades. The chill grenades were probably one of the most pointless things to add in the game. No one wanted to use them. I really did not see any value of holding chill grenades whatsoever. Bottled rockets were not in the game very long, and to be honest, they were absolutely awful. Another item that just didn't really belong there. Porta fortress. The porta fortress, guys, it's just another porta fort, isn't it? It just did not fit within today's gameplay. It just didn't really have much value in my opinion. We have the grappler, which was very surprising that it got vaulted, the grappler, because you know it's a really good pro scene item to have. The next one was the shadow stones. Now the shadow stones, this was around when the Fortnitemares event was around, and this was basically you go into the shadow stone and basically you can become sort of ghost-like. It's quite an interesting concept. Let me know what you guys think about it. Now, these are some traps within the game that you guys will definitely, if you guys are an OG player, let me know if you guys are an OG player. The ceiling trap and the wall dynamo. These are both electrical traps, and these were traps that you, before the original trap we have at the moment, you could obviously place that anywhere, but before, the ceiling trap could only be placed on the ceiling, the wall dynamo could only be placed on the wall, and the spike traps we have at the moment could only be placed on the floor. So there was 3 different variants of it. Let me know what you guys think about that. Now we have the jump pad. This is the obviously jump pad we had at the normal trap. You guys remember it, but do you guys remember the direction pad? This was an original jump pad where if you literally, whatever direction you went on it, it jumped you forward and you still took fall damage. I can't believe how much of a pointless item this was. Let me know what you guys think about the jump pad. Obviously we have the bouncer as well. Now these are some more traps. The last trap was the chiller trap, and no one really used it too much as well. It was a little bit used for trolling. Last 3 items, guys, we have the shopping cart, which, to be honest, we've got so much mobility in the game, the shopping cart is almost pointless at the moment. The ATK, that was the golf cart, guys, and I'm actually surprised that they removed it. I quite liked them. And last but not least, everybody wanted this removed from the game. It was the Stormwing, the planes, guys. That is the full video of all items done. Please let me know what items you guys liked and disliked. Please let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is Bull. If you guys want to support me as a creator, it's OMG Bull. All V-Bucks go straight back to you guys in giveaway form anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next Fortnite video. Goodbye.